I don't know about you, but I feel like in the beauty world, there are those brands that people cannot stop talking about. They're always going viral, they're always coming out with new products, and everyone on TikTok, on Instagram, is always blabbing about them. And then there are the brands that are underrated. Not a lot of people talk about them, and if they do, they're like a select few, and they're only talking about one or two products. And today I want to change that, because in this video, I'm going to be talking about a few brands that I think are underrated and deserve to share the spotlight with the overrated brands, because they have a lot to offer. They have amazing products, and I don't feel like enough people talk about them, and I want to give credit where credit is due. So if you want to expand your makeup brand horizons and maybe learn about some brands that you didn't have in your radar before today, this is a video for you, my friend. Let's talk beauty. The first brand that I think is stupidly slept on, and I'm not saying this brand isn't popular, I'm not saying like a lot of people don't buy their products, I'm just saying I don't feel like a lot of people talk about this brand, is Danessa Myricks, and I don't understand why she's underrated, because she has some of the most amazing beauty products out there. This brand I do feel like focuses a little bit more toward the artistry side of makeup, which is why many people might find it a bit unapproachable, but it's the complete opposite. Like, they have so many incredible technological components to their products and formulas that I feel nobody else is doing. I have a ton of their products, and I think people need to know about them. I feel like the most talked about products are maybe their blushes. These are the Yummy Skin blushes. I have two. I love them. This in the shade Rosé and Brunch is one of my favorites ever. But I also own the Groundworks palette, and this is a beautiful neutrals palette. Like, just look at that. I don't know, like just look at that. Perfect, beautiful neutrals. I've started seeing people catch on to the Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder hype. This came out a while ago at this point, and it's an amazing product. I have two other complexion products. I have the Yummy Skin Serum Foundation and the Yummy Skin Serum Skin Tint. And again, incredible products. Like, this foundation is so high coverage, and this is perfect for every day, and I don't hear people talk about them. You already know I'm obsessed with my Color Fix pigment in the shade Exposed. I use it for everything. Maybe the only product that I've tried from Danessa Myricks that I don't necessarily love is their bronzer or their contour, simply because the shade isn't right for me. It's a little too warm for me, but the formula is great. I definitely want to try more. I haven't tried their lip products or their highlighters, but they have so many incredible things, especially if you're someone who has a deeper skin tone and you find that there are a lot of brands that don't cater to your specific skin tone. Danessa Myricks has got you covered. Definitely not the most affordable brand, but I feel like you get what you pay for. If you have yet to try any Danessa Myricks products, maybe they're in your radar, maybe you're trying to like, oh, do I do it? Do I not do it? Do it. Buy at least one of their products. Fall in love with it. Thank me later. Up next, let's talk about Haus Labs, because again, while this may be a brand that some people talk about and some of their products are featured in a few videos on social media here and there, not enough people know about Haus Labs. This is obviously Lady Gaga's brand. It's a celebrity makeup brand, yes, but it's so much more than that, because it has incredible products. Again, not the most affordable products, but they are so innovative and gorgeous. I'm gonna be honest with you, I've only really tried their Triclone concealer, but if you've watched my tutorials, if you've been here for like the past year, this is one of the only concealers that I use. I use this 95% of the time. My mom also owns their bronzer, and I love it as well. So I definitely need to try more from this brand. It is very pricey though, and I have a lot of products, so I really need to prioritize trying more of their products. I want to try their mascara because it looks incredible. All of their products are infused with great ingredients for your skin. Even their mascara, like great ingredients for your lashes. I know the foundation from the same line as the Triclone concealer is unreal. People talk about it. I do think that one might have gone viral. I don't remember. It was a while ago, but I feel like the hype has died down, and because this is a celebrity makeup brand, maybe a lot of people might overlook it, but don't. I just think they're doing the most. They have something for everyone. Expensive, yes, but if what I've tried is any indicator of the rest of their line, I would say it's totally worth it, and it's something a little different, you know? Next time you're at Sephora and you maybe want to get something from Kosas or Glossier or Laura Mercier, whatever your go-to, maybe consider Haus Labs for a second. Go to their little gondola and consider them, because I fear that you're gonna love it. You're gonna fall in love with at least one of their products, and it's gonna change your life. because I just feel like that is the Haus Labs way. I have said this before and I'll say it again. Juvia's Place is probably the most underrated, affordable brand there is. I don't know if they're necessarily like a drugstore brand, but they're very affordable. You can find them at Ulta. And for me, I fell in love with their palettes, okay? I have 3 of their palettes. 2 of them are neutrals, but just look at them. Gorgeous, a very warm tone though, but they have a little bit of everything for everyone, trust me. They've come out with so many different palettes, and look, this is like a very colorful one. I don't know if they still make this one, but they have a lot of colorful eyeshadows, and they do a palette for everyone. I feel like the formula of these eyeshadows is superior, and I feel like this is how they started. Not a lot of people know about them. If you're looking for an affordable palette that really has incredible formulas, then I feel like you should try Juvia's Place. But since doing palettes way back when, like I'm telling you, like this is maybe 10 years ago at this point. I don't know. I'm feeling a little old with that statement, but they've done a lot more since then. They have complexion products, they have brow products, cheek products. There was like a whole situation on TikTok with their blushes being too pigmented. I don't know. I really didn't dive deep into that, but yeah, they have a lot of products that seem incredible. I think the reason I haven't tried more of their products is that they are very pigmented and they're very like makeup, you know? I do love me a good glam, but for the most part, I steer to sheer makeup, something a little bit more natural. So I feel like this isn't necessarily suited for me. This is a little bit more for the people who want a fuller face of makeup, but listen, if you're looking for affordable eyeshadow palettes that deliver, that have incredible formulas, look no further than Juvia's Place. And if you do love makeup and you're kind of tired of NYX and L'Oreal and Maybelline and what they have to offer, go look at the Juvia's Place display, try some other things out, swatch some things, and tell me what you think, because I feel like they have incredible products and they're not, I would say, like super affordable. They're not like Essence or ColourPop affordable, but they're not expensive either, I don't think. You get a bang for your buck. They have so much to choose from, and if you have deeper skin tones, they cater to you. They definitely cater to you. So, I mean, it's a win-win. Juvia's Place, I love, and I think you would too. Nobody ever talks about Inglot, and I think that's a crime. Think about Inglot as you would think about MAC. They have like their counter, they have their store. They're also kind of artistry based, but not really. Like you can go and get your products, but it is a brand that is more known in the makeup artist world, not so much in the consumer world. And I think that is a crime because Inglot has so much to offer. I think they're less pricey than MAC, so yay for that. And they have so much. I think they have skincare, they have makeup, nail care. I just want to focus on the makeup because it's what I have tried and I think it's incredible. They have a little bit of everything for everyone. They have the super neutral colors, they have bolder colors. As I said, they do cater to like makeup artists and stuff. So what they offer is very customizable to you. They have their Freedom system for eyeshadows, blushes, like all powder products, but just kind of like the Z palette. I have tried some of their products. I do love me some AMC pigments, incredible pigments. I am obsessed with them. I don't have mine anymore because it dried out, but they do have the AMC gel liners, which are very potent. They're very popular among the makeup artist community. I don't know if they're as popular in just the beauty world online, but they're incredible. Best you will ever find, and not super expensive. You get a lot of products, so if you're someone who loves your gel liner, girl, go get it. It is super long lasting. It does take a little bit of a learning curve, but that is probably their most popular product, and people kind of stop there. Like they try that, they stop there. Don't. Like explore their range because they have so much more to offer. This blush I use all the freaking time. It's beautiful. It's a powder blush. It's a very luxe and nice formula. It blends really well, looks beautiful. I also own some of their eyeshadows. This is kind of random. I don't reach for them as much, but when I was doing Halloween makeup when I was younger, I would do Halloween makeup for myself, my family. I would use colors like this, and they're very beautiful eyeshadows. Like they're not my favorite eyeshadow formula in the world, but it's great. If you're a beginner, I feel like the eyeshadow formula from Inglot could be perfect for you to learn because it's not super pigmented and it's not super expensive, especially if you just pick out like the colors that you want to wear instead of like a full-on palette. I don't know, man. I feel like from what I've tried, I love Inglot and I think they have so much to offer. As I said, think of it as kind of like MAC. It gives MAC vibes. I haven't tried everything from the range, and they probably, will have some duds, but they have a lot to offer. In Guatemala, there are Inglot stores, which is kind of why I discovered it and really enjoy it. I don't know if you can find that in the States, but you can always go online and find that if you're in the States. Maybe in Europe, it's a little bit more accessible to you as well if you're in Europe, but yeah, worth a try, especially if you're looking for something that isn't super expensive, but it still has good quality products. Half Magic is one of those brands that I feel like people talk about, but I never see them using their products, and I feel like this can be a very intimidating brand for certain people because it is a little bit more out there. It's a little more kooky. They have like weirder products and people might not know what to do with them, but I'm here to tell you, don't be afraid of Half Magic. Their blushes look amazing. They have like very fun shimmery eyeshadows. Obviously, if you're someone who loves their neutrals and like not boring makeup, but just neutrals, something easy, this might not be the brand for you. But if you do like to play with makeup and you like your glitters and you like to experiment and have fun, I think this could be a very beautiful brand for you. I've tried only a few of their products. I want to try more. One of my favorites is the Grippy Brow, the sculpting gel. This is really cool. It has a very funky applicator and I use it a lot. It's not as intimidating as people think. It's a very solid brow gel. I know when you're looking at Half Magic, the last thing you're thinking is, ooh, I want to get their brow gel, but it is really good. And then my mom actually owns these, but she's let me try them a few times. These Sparkle Stick eye crayons, she has 2 shades and they're gorgeous. I'm wearing the shade Phobot on my eyes today and it is like beautiful. Like, yeah, it's glittery and it's funky, but it's also like a neutral brown. It's nothing out of the ordinary. And then you have this other shade that is more like a pearly white. Overall, I just think this is a really fun brand, and if you want to play with makeup, it's a brand that I think you would enjoy. Again, it can be a little bit intimidating, especially if you're more of a makeup beginner or you don't usually go for products that are a little bit out there and weird, but they have incredible formulas and incredible products. So if you like a glitter or if you want to experiment more with your makeup, I would say give Half Magic a chance. No one else is doing it like Half Magic in the beauty world, and I think that's why they stand out, and that isn't necessarily a bad thing. I love me a brand that can stand on its own and isn't like copying what everyone else is doing, and that is Half Magic. I saved the best brand for last because I just love it so much. This brand, you guys have heard me talk about it before. It's About Face. It's a brand that is known. People know about it, but they don't really talk about their products all that much on social media. I don't see their products going viral. Again, this is another celebrity brand, celebrity makeup brand. This is Halsey's brand. Freaking phenomenal. She has brought like the artistry of makeup and turned it into a very approachable makeup line, and I love About Face. Their products are beautiful. I have so many of them. Great formulas, great shade range. You have all the playful colors, but then you also have the neutrals. And I think maybe my favorite part is that they are priced right. Not super affordable, but it's not crazy either. So if you want to play with makeup, I would say this is one of the brands you can do that with. You already know I love my fluid eye paint. I have a few like fun shades, and then I have my more neutral shades. Obsessed with this formula. Such an easy eyeshadow formula. Then I also have 2 of their fractal eye paints, which are so unique and fun if you're looking for something that's more shimmery. Again, really great formula. They have so many shades to choose from. Same goes for the matte version. You have literally every shade under the sun. If you want to go crazy with your makeup, you can. If you want to go very subtle and neutral, you can. Another product that I absolutely love is their blushes, and I feel like I don't talk about them enough, and I need to start doing so more. These are the Cheek Freaks, the blush balms, and I have 2 shades. I have the shade Cowgirl and the shade Shagged. And these are amazing, incredible. They're like putty blushes, but they look so gorgeous on the cheeks. They kind of remind me of the Danessa Myricks blush balms. They're not the same formula. These are a little bit more creamy, but on the skin, they turn into a powder. So these could be like a more affordable version of those. I really love them. And again, they have so many shades to choose from, and their shade range is original. Sure, you can find your usual pinks and peaches, but you can also get funkier shades like these. So I love that. Their foundation, shut up. Incredible foundation. My favorite foundation of 2024. This is the Performer Foundation. Great shade range. This is only $22. It looks incredible on the skin, more like medium coverage foundation. I mean, L'Oreal sells foundations for like $20. So this is incredible. It's not like a drugstore brand, and it's only $22. you know. I've also tried their lip products and I really enjoy them. I have their matte lip pencil in the shade Cradled. It is like a beautiful burnt peach shade. I also have their lip color butter in the shade Cherry Pick. They also have amazing shades of these, and it's a beautiful, like, luscious, oily, glossy formula, which also smells really good. I also have one of their glosses, which admittedly I don't use a ton because of the color. It's very milky, so I need to figure out a way to make this work for me. But it's also amazing and minty, and they have a lot of other shades as well. So this is a brand that's always in my radar. I'm always recommending it. The pricing is right, and you can be as boring or as bold as you want. I love that you get both extremes with this brand, and it's just so accessible now that they're Ulta. You can get all their products online, obviously, but you can find them at Ulta as well. So next time you're at an Ulta, do not skip About Face. Trust me, you will not regret it. It's, for me, like, the best brand out of all of the ones that I'm going to talk about right now, because it gives you the most value for your money and it's just so underrated. Please try About Face, please. And those are just a few of the makeup brands that I think deserve way more hype. Maybe you've already heard about these, maybe you've seen them, but you don't really know them. And with this video, that's exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to shine some light on them, so I hope I was able to do that. Let me know if this was helpful, and let me know if there are any other brands that you think are criminally underrated that people need to know about. I know I didn't really delve into a lot of indie brands. That's because I don't know much about them. So if you know about indie brands and you want to enlighten us, please do so in the comments. I would love to have more brands to try out, because even though these are some of my favorites and they're underrated, I know there are way more brands out there that a lot of people don't really pay attention to. That being said, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope this was helpful. I hope it was entertaining. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. If you did enjoy, give this video a thumbs up, and that's about it. I need to stop talking, go drink my matcha, and get on with the rest of my day. I know you have shit to do, so I'm gonna leave you now. I love you, and I'll see you soon. Bye! Mwah.